Greetings, YouTube! The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And it is New Side Quest Wednesday. And we are going to go over week 2 of the side quest. So what do we got? Well, if you don't know, we've got the Making a Mess. You go into Make a Mess, and you pick up your Multiversal Extraction Sample Syringe. We've done one of those already because we're going to do one run on this. You can do four per week. That's it. And so you go into week 2 of Multiversal Pathway. Week 1 is gone. So if you didn't do week 1, then you're out of luck. Week 1 is gone. You have to go through this. We're going to do this on threat level 5 because there is a special objective up here, Sample Study 2, complete Multiversal Pathway week 2 4 times on threat level 5. So we're going to be doing this 4 times again. So you go in here, Multiversal Pathway, this thing with the picture of Mole Man. And you go, I'm going to go to threat level 5. You're going to pick your team, but we want to preview it first. And the key to get in here is that extractor. So we've got mutants and or mystics this week. If you hit the view quest details, you will get the requirements of a tech or a science. We, for this run, are going to be doing the mystic path. At the end of this, you are going to get a special key for the next bit of this. And that next bit is going to be Vault of Variance 2. We're going to be doing this again at the appropriate threat level. And you'll see these things here. That is the resource we need, which is the variant sequence, which you get from the Multiversal Pathway. We are going to be doing this pathway with Invisible Woman. All right, so let's get into it. So, and I said a whole bunch. We didn't put our intro in there, but that is okay. We're not doing this right now. We're going to go back over here to Multipath, and we are going to edit our team. We're bringing in science because we have to, and that is a pretty easy choice here. So I think we're going to be doing these 3 science champions right there. So it'll be Count Nefaria, Photon, and Spider-Ham. We begin quest by hitting begin quest, and because we've got our injector, we can do that. And our first defender is Kindred. So we are going to be, I think we're going to use Photon. No, we're going to use the Spider-Ham. And let's get a little boosty boost on here, because I have a whole ton of these, and we got to get rid of them. And I got a whole ton of these, and we got to get rid of them. So we're going to do a little boosty boost here. And then we're going to go. All right, so here we go. We're going to get as many power stings on this guy as we can, because that's the best way to do it. So 1, 2, 3, back up. Now I want him to come after me. And boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And there he goes. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to just basically... Oh, he hit me. You suck, dude. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to hit him with that. He eventually is going to go down. There he goes. Okay, got him that time. Okay, not too bad. All right. We're getting Mysterium from this as well. I have 16,000 Mysterium, so always make sure that you check your Mysterium before you come into these, because you don't want to go over. All right, so next one is going to be Mangog, and we are going to go ahead and do Photon for this one. This is pretty straightforward, just a bunch of hits and probably a special too. All right, started out. He started out with a heavy, and we don't want to hit him, but with maybe 3 or 4 attacks at a time. Boom, 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 boom. And he is gone. Okay. Yeah, you don't want his anger meter going up too much. He's got like an anger hatred meter. All right, so we're going to get more Mysterium. And then we are going to be, I don't know why that one's glowing up there, but we are going to be going after him. And Dragon Man has he's got a power gain, so Count Nefaria is good for any power gain whatsoever at all. So here we go. Boom. Nice. And boom, 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 boom. Boom. And he is also Saga. So we just turned some things into a Fury. Boom. And he's done. Very, very quick. Okay. So that is the first part of this. So we're going to get our sequence that we need. And we're a quarter of the way to getting the things that we also need, which is in our special objective. Now, the one cool thing about this is we're going to be getting 6,000 of these fantastic Force crystals. In addition, in the Vault of Variance 2, there are more of these crystal shards. There's 1,500 more there, and the cool thing about these is they are no longer keyed to a Valiant crystal. They are keyed to a a Cavalier crystal. They are now keyed to a Fantastic Force Valiant crystal, and now it does cost 3,000. The older crystals that we would get every month that were Cavalier crystals were 2,000. These are 3,000. So, but again, these have a drop rate of 2.5% for a 7-star out of this list, which is awesome. So I'm okay with that. All right, let's get involved in Variance 2. So just keep that in mind. Those crystal shards are there. So we have Invisible Woman. And Invisible Woman has some stuff on her. So she's got Bust a Groove. At the start of the fight and every 10 seconds after, the defender alternates between having a basic evade granting 100% chance to evade all basic attacks and a special attack miss passive granting 100% chance for all incoming special attacks to miss. So we're gonna start with that evade. And then it's Power Thief, so whenever we miss, they are gonna steal some power from us. Steady Perseverance. When the defender activates a special attack, they gain a stun immunity for 6 seconds plus 2 seconds for each defender's unique buff. We're not going to really have many buffs. We've got Giving Chase, so this is what we're going to do when the attacker performs a well-timed block. They gain a Pursuit, and Pursuit allows us to get around Evade. And if we do it again, we get a Vigilance, which will allow us to do our specials. However, we've got Dazed and Confused, which means if we well block too much, then we get a Falter, and we don't want that. So I think some good champs for this, definitely Skill. And as long as we parry once and turn on the anti-evade stuff, then any of these are going to be okay. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to use Okoye. All right, here we go. And she's got a thing where she can ensnare her if I dex an attack. And it lasts for quite a long time. Okay, so we're going to open the gate. And we're going to go in. And we've already got our boosty boosts on still. And we're just going to hit her as... We're going to parry. Okay, and that's part of it. Now we're just going to go. And you notice the evade failed. And I really, this is all I need to do. Oh. So I think we need to parry again. Yep. So that goes into cooldown for a little bit. All right, we got that again. Oh. All right, now that is gone. All right, so we hit her with that, and she is just about done at this. Yeah, she's going to melt. Okay, done. That was very easy. Very easy. As long as you kind of pay attention to all the little workings in there and understand that sometimes you're going to have to parry and stop that evade, and sometimes you're going to have to parry and use a special. So, all right, that is what I have for everybody. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody